everyone, and welcome back to Madcap Toys. My name is Darren, and I'm back in the toy barn. Kathy is getting our phone set up to give us the exact numbers of what we've got in and what's coming in and what's still yet to be paid for to be shipped out. But right now we've got a few things going on. We've got eBay, Madcap Toys Plus, which is also on eBay, and then we've got Mercari. The only one that didn't fire off today was Poshmark. But I wanted to basically take a little bit of time to thank all you guys that's been interacting with us on our videos and comment. We really appreciate that, especially those videos where you guys interact with the subject of the actual video topic that we try to do. And of course, anybody's welcome to ask any questions, make any comments they really want. We just ask that people maintain their decorum about themselves, because you remember that other people are there and they may take things a little offensive, and we've got a good crowd here. We've got a good group of people. But guys, thank you so much for those comments. Those are very, very important. Today we've got, basically, it looks like, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items that's online that we've got to ship out as of right now. Like I said, I think we got 1 or 2 maybe that's either waiting to be paid for or got to be paid for. But we're going to be shipping those out whenever they do get paid for. For you guys that's been asking us, yes, we had a comment. I don't remember the name. I didn't grab the name. I was going to, but didn't. Sorry, I apologize for that. But we had a little bit of a discussion about why we do not give out the information of shipping. And the reason for that basically is this: it doesn't matter to you. And don't want to be rude or blunt in that sense, but it is sort of blunt, because frankly, the shipping, as in if somebody buys an item for $4, that $4 is what they paid us. The only place we might get a little bit of profit on an item is eBay for shipping. Mercari keeps all the shipping. Poshmark tells you what you're going to ship it for. So that's why we don't include shipping, because shipping is not a price by and large that comes to us. And even with eBay, you're taxed on shipping. You're paying outside of that. You're paying for the fees to take and buy the merchandise for the item. A lot of times that comes out of the store itself and not out of the shipping, because a lot of times people are paying just the bottom dollar of the shipping. Some things will ship for an envelope that's $1, and I believe it's 25, 26 cents, 29 cents, whatever it is right now, wherever you are. And also then you use a lot of ground advantage, which most people know if an item goes ground advantage, a lot of times they'll go for, let's say, $6.98, etc. $5.98, somewhere around there. You know, sometimes depend on the weight, the size, all that, you go up by $8, $9, depends on your region, you know. So that's a lot of the reason why we do not give the idea of what people are paying in shipping, because it's not to us, it's not based for us, it's based upon where you live, what you're buying, the size, the details, the dimensions. And it's just basically, honestly, we don't give a lot of the shipping idea, and we have other people we know that show little captions of what people paid in shipping. That's fine. We thought about doing that, but we don't do it, and the reason is we don't want people to see what our buyers are paying for shipping, because I don't want people to see, hey, they live in California, they live in Hawaii, they live in Michigan, whatever the case is. Now, that may sound weird, but I believe we need to keep a little bit of privacy between us and the buyer of a product as best we can. And we appreciate everyone, and we thank everyone that has been buying off of us, because we as sellers, especially resellers that do this full time, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, whatnot, when we do whatnot, we want to keep that information between us and them, because they're our customers, and we just don't want people to, nowadays with all this stuff that's going on, have a lot of information out there hanging about on the web. That's just, it's maybe a little bit stupid to some people, but that's sort of how we are, because many of you people may be on Facebook, some of you may not be as interactive on Facebook. Facebook is awful. They have so many things going on. I had a group invite me to something. I went to check them out. They sit there and the thing, you got scam alert, your computer's locked up and all that. Well, we know how to get through a lot of that, and we did. We had no problem doing it, actually, and thankfully for that. But the one reason, if Madcap Toys and Darren Lester and his family gets off of Facebook, is because they're not a trustworthy site. Apparently they don't know what it means as a whole, Facebook, to get in there and have whoever in charge make sure that when people are giving you routing addresses for something, or they have something that they're claiming you could download from a site there or whatever it is, that you know, that is checked out and debugged to where nobody has any spamware, malware, whatever, and so forth on there. So that's a lot of reasons why we are uber cautious on that. It's not anybody's doing anything wrong. This is our opinion, okay? So if you'd like to see what people are paying for shipping, well, like I told our gentleman that asked us a question and was making a comment, I think it's basically because he also is a seller of some of the items like we are selling. LPs, various sizes, 33s and 45s and all this stuff. And I think he'd like to know what we're doing shipping wise to him, etc. so forth, or he may be saying, hey, I'm shipping it way cheaper or whatever, and doing a little self-advertising. You know how that goes sometimes online. But the fact of the matter is this: we don't do it because it's our customers' information, and we are not going to share that information with everybody. I'm not going to put it online for everybody to do it, to see it. If I ever decide to take a caption of what's sold on eBay or Mercari, I'm going to cut out the information, because it's very important that we keep things private. And it's not because I don't know, it's for safety, everybody's safety nowadays, because our first and foremost goal is to protect our customers. All right, it'll be a few moments. Here comes Kathy. I think she had to go get her phone. Did you get it fixed, baby?
Boo!
All right.
Hey, guys!
She's here, and I've been talking to him, baby, about why, because we had a question, why I don't share what people are paying for shipping. And I told him it's basically because it's proprietary information between us and our customer, right? Okay, Angel, I'll let you take over.
Yeah, HIPAA information, guys. Personal information. A lot of times people don't want their privacy, you know, information where they live.
Right.
You know, all those things, demographics there.
Well, and also shipping is based entirely on weight and dimensions and location.
Right.
I mean, and frankly, I'll be honest with you, nobody out there, including us, when we're watching somebody else's channel, we don't need to know where you're shipping it to. You know, and like I was trying to explain, what we receive in shipping most of the time doesn't go to us. It goes to entirely Poshmark or Mercari. eBay, we might get a little bit, but it's not very much.
I mean, for Mercari and Poshmark, they'll tell me the town and the state. I won't know it until I hit the printing label.
Yeah, but you don't get the money for the shipping.
I don't get the money for it all. No. Mercari or Poshmark, I don't touch it. eBay is the only one that we do at this time, and it may change. We don't know.
Well, but we don't really make money off that shipping at all. I mean,
sometimes it costs me. Sometimes.
And you know what? Though, a lot of times we've been doing more and more free shipping. We don't do it all the time. I'm not saying that, but we've been doing more and more free shipping, and I sort of like not having to deal with that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm kind of liking that way of it, you know, guys. It makes it easy peasy. And the fact with Poshmark too, the fact the 1 to 3 days once they receive it, if they start acting remorse but they don't do anything about it, order's complete and done on the 3rd day. The site says enough's enough.
Well, Mercari's
it's a done
just
deal.
like that.
And I love it.
Yeah, I like that where you have a timestamp where it's like, okay, you've got it. Now you got 3 days to open it up, look at it, play
Order's
with it.
Order's done after 72 hours no matter what. And then I love that. So that's what I like about it.
One headache less, right?
Well, welcome to Madcap Toys. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's a weekend for you guys, and I hope that you've got so much sales that you have to borrow either your spouse's car or your child's car, because your car's so full of sales and boxes.
Or go at the same time.
Or go at the same time.
We've done that.
Or you might even have to ship on Saturday and Monday, right?
Do you remember the day, babe, where I had to pay Jordan and Justin, and you and I had to take each 2 vehicles. So we had 3 vehicles going down there because we had to go to 3 different post offices. I just told the boys, get Dad a receipt.
That's what we did. We had to teach them, and they were preteen at the time, so we had to do the trust factor.
Well, no, one was driving barely.
One was driving barely, but we had to do the trust factor, and it worked out beautifully.
They were good. My boys are very good. Yes.
Beautiful team, and they're eBayers too.
Thank God,
yeah,
right?
so we got 2 out of 3. One's a YouTube channel, and the other 2 are on eBay. It's amazing.
What's his YouTube name? Boulder Strike.
Boulder Strike Gaming.
Check him out, gamers.
Check him out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're back at the Toy Barn again. Welcome to Madcap Toys. My name is Kathy. That's Daren over there. If you don't know us already. And also too. Oh yeah. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna put Daren's phone down. You guys got to do it with me. So look into the TV or your device, whatever you got. Phones,
and smile.
And smile, because it's Friday. But before we begin, if you haven't already, I'm listening to you. What are you doing, subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you got to hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, bring them in. We love them. So
and Dawn, coming. She's talking to you. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Have you guys noticed that we're almost at 4,000 subscribers? Daren, at the Whatnot reseller community, we just hit 8,000 followers today.
Wow.
8,000 in the reseller community. If you haven't done that already, you got to do it. Because in the Facebook group, we've got members. We're growing. Yep. We even have non-resellers in it. So if you haven't done that and you sell anywhere, I don't care where it is, even if it's not eBay, be a part. So find it. The links
can they
are
invite people to the group?
Yes.
So if you've got friends, invite them, guys, because we're happy to have them.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times we're just trying to build a little community, people that want to do this because of financial reasons or retirement reasons or whatever the case is, sickness. Reselling's the way to go.
And did you see lately the office, home office style I've been seeing on the reselling community?
You're jealous of Brenda's, aren't you?
I'm jealous, Brenda.
Yeah.
If mine was as neat and organized as you, life would be so much simpler, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working.
I've done 2 totes this time in the last couple of days, and they have names and everything in it is connected with the names of the SKU. I'm so happy because it makes life a whole lot easier. So I'm doing that and listing. I'm hoping to list after I pack these beautiful items tonight, hopefully if we have time. But Daren and Daren have done it strong. Of course, I kind of failed on Labor Day, but it was Labor Day, right? But I caught up though on the next thing. You notice I put on listed over $200 bucks.
Pretty good.
It's $200 bucks, and a lot of these
I would
items
have been happy with 5, but that's
are lower than $10 a piece. So I think I did fan-tab. And today he rocked out listing $2,000, but he didn't.
No, 2,096 and 76.
Okay, but also he went out on a coin buy with a Hoarding King.
Yep.
So those coins aren't $5.
Which is Jordan's store, right? Yeah.
Right, but I'm just saying is your listing, you listed some coins from your buy.
Yes, I did.
So it wasn't a bunch of records and CDs and all that.
And
so
I will be showing them off in a video
right,
soon.
he's going to be showing off those new coinery, and he was like, don't touch this platinum coin. Don't touch this silver coin. I keep out of his coins. I'm like, that's on you. You work that.
Well,
I work
platinum.
all the rest of it.
Now, I didn't get gold. I think Jordan got gold. I think
he's keeping that in the vault a little bit.
He keeps like 1 or 2 coins at a time. This time I listed everything, but I got certified. I got first strikes, early releases.
He did get some
I got
stuff.
69s and 70s. I got some 65s. I got some raw, but I was really pleased. I went out of the way to pay a little extra for that platinum half ounce.
He did do it. He did do it. And Hoarding King loved your fabulous collection too. I've seen
Brenda,
them.
I think, showed off their stuff.
They showed off their stuff. Brenda showed off her home office. The Hoarding King showed off his personal collection, which I think's fab. And Christmas is coming, Hoarding King. So lots of cool stuff. So keep it coming. We want to see what you got. We want to see how it's going. We want to see your reseller life. So bring it to us. That's why we want to be together, just to kind of commit to see what's all going on in the reseller community. Listing results because of Daren. Thank you, Daren. We're going to do the $9,000 goal this month. We're aiming, and Daren already has us up to $2,878.19, almost $3,000 in, and we still have
tonight and tomorrow
25 more days this month to get to that.
It all depends on items. I'm going to be honest. It's not I worked that hard because I did, but I didn't. Because, like, a lot of it's dollar figures.
Right.
And when you're doing, $3, $5, $6, $10 items a lot, that's a lot of items to put
It is a lot of items. Now, Madcap Toys Plus, which she's going to be showing a couple today, from there, I am now over 300 items already. So I only have 7 more hundred items, and I'm going to have to bump it up to the premium.
Well, there you go.
So working on it. Working on to get to that 1,000 goal. So, let's get to it, right?
Yeah, I think I covered everything, unless you have a topic I'm not aware of. But I wanted to explain why we don't share, because we had a comment, and I can't remember the name, and I apologize for that. His comment was really good, but I explained to people basically the reason we do not share the shipping addresses and information.
When we get down to too personal, we're not like that. I will say the first name, because there's a lot of Kathys, a lot of Michelles, a lot of Darens, a lot of everybody. But I'm not going to get down in the gritty of who it is because of that personal.
Yeah. And if it's a tag name like we use Madcap Toys, that's fine. We don't mind that.
But not into the personal. I don't like to do that.
And once in a while you might say like we do, hey, this is going out to California or Hawaii or wherever it is. But I mean, that's okay. We'll give a
it's a random thing,
idea.
but yeah, we're not going to get into tight details, how much shipping they paid for, because all the shipping costs are different. Whether, okay, you have, you know, if I ship this fella right here, if I ship him to Indiana, Ohio, he'll be one shipping, but if I ship him to California, Hawaii, it'll be totally different. It doesn't matter.
Just basically weight and dimensions.
Weight and dimensions, but also location. It's going to cost more if you live farther away from my... farther away from my...
He's a little bit of a pain, see what I mean? That's why I put the donkey
He's a donkey. He's trying to be, and I won't say an expletive.
Trying to be a berry.
Yeah, so he's trying to be
a berry.
You're going to get me in trouble.
Yeah, I know. She's on the camera, Barry.
Gone. All right, so let's
well, okay, how about this? It's trying to be a Brandon. Would that be better? Brandon takes it better.
He's a sweetheart.
I love Brandon. Brandon's cool.
All right, let's do it. But we're going to do something first. We're going to be partial. We're going to go with Madcap Toys Plus because that shut off 2 items.
Oh, you're just bragging.
I'm bragging. Hey, I'm little. I'm little and may not be little, but I'm little as far as my eBay store.
You're a baby, baby. You moved up from baby to toddler,
you know,
right?
I love selling pallet items. Oh, yes,
Hey, I got a question. Your store moved up from baby to toddler, correct?
It's starting to walk a little bit. went from free store to starter or basic store.
Basic.
It goes starter, basic, premium, anchor, enterprise, which
so enterprise. You jumped starter?
I jumped starter because they would have only gave me like 250.
You've done that in a day.
They were only giving me 250. I already had 250. Why would they need just 250?
Yeah,
because that's all it would be.
Yeah.
So it's like it didn't make sense. So I had to get to the 1,000. And so when I get to the 1,000, then I'll be ready for 10,000. That's where I'm going to stay at for quite a long time. Yeah. All right, but yeah, pallet items, guys. Just listed this within the year from the Elf's bag right here. Yeah. I love these. These are nice. School has started everywhere in the United States. And you gotta have some socks, right? This is from the Cat and Jack series, Boys 7-pack. I like that. Dino show socks, Cat and Jack size, large. I love the colors. I mean, for the boys, you can have just about any color on, and it'll cover it for school. Anyway, $5.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. All right, and on to the next. All right, and then we also sold, and I took a little bit of a deal here of this spawn. Had this spawn for a little while. This is the McFarlane Toys Curse of the Spawn Zoo series, number 13 Ultra Action figure, found on Adam Shelf 3, and it's going out to Ruben. Thank you so much, Ruben, for $8.
Excellent.
Not bad. It used to be higher, but I did show him that there are some places in the plastic cut out pieces. It's yellowed, kind of looks kind of old. So
I think a lot of that happens from basically when we had them shown off in the store window, and it seems like that plastic, I'm not going to say melts, but it dries.
Exactly.
You know?
All right, let's switch it over to Mercari. We only had one listed on Mercari, or one sold on Mercari at the moment. I like these. I have 49 of these left. Yes, I said 49 of these left. This is from the Cat and Jack Mustard Cream Girls Dot Leggings. Size extra large, which is 14-16. It doesn't show the who, but I'm just going to go with it. It's sold for $8.55. It was on sale for, or was listed for $9. So if you would have bought it in the store, it would have been $6. But notice Target did not take it out of the plastic.
We appreciate your purchase. We're sorry we couldn't give you credit.
No worries, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just having some camera issues just for a little bit. And then we're going over to eBay, The Godfather. I gotta go to Daren's app here. Here we go.
Hopefully it comes up.
It came up beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, and so I'm gonna take it out of plastic. Darren last year, we're just gonna go real quick. Darren last year bought a bunch during this time of year of ceramics in a yard sale, so he took the whole box. The whole
it was from Our Lady, if you
box.
remember the lady out there that we're supposed to have another date
and we're supposed to go out, maybe see her this week, or possibly the week we're gone. Hopefully it's this weekend rather than next weekend.
Yeah,
hopefully, but I don't know. We got this here, very lovely. Can you see it? Yeah, it's bears. It says nurses are special. It's so cool, isn't it? I like it. All right, so this is the 1999 Gentle Expressions Nurses, our special figurine. And it won't show me who it sold to on the app. Oh, great. But it sold for $9 plus ship. So thank you so much for the person that bought that. Unfortunately, the app is now not telling me the name. So one of those days, right?
We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, right?
Yeah, when we're all fun and smiling, but the camera doesn't want to smile.
Yeah, it's giving us a headache today.
It's going today. All right, and then also, we found this one before we hit record tonight. One of our comics, if you've ever watched us, you know we ship them in a Gemini comic mailer. Yep. We bag them, we board them, and we put them in a cardboard mailer. This is the 1982, notice? Isn't the font look like 80s? I think so. Pacific Comics Star Slayer, The Log of the Jolly Roger, #3 comic book. And it sold for $12.98.
I remember seeing that in the comic book stores years ago. I went up to Indianapolis and I seen that in an old comic store. I can't remember who it was, but I was with my dad and Barry for some reason up there. And we went in there because I wanted to go. Dad took me in. I got some kind of comic. It wasn't that one, but I remember seeing that when it first came out.
Right. Yeah, the battery is really going fast. So
it's got to be the heat today.
Must be. And this is a vintage one, 1972 Fisher-Price Little People Play Family truck. And it sold for $10.98. That is so much fun. I remember seeing these as a kid. Yep. Nice stuff.
I don't remember if you or I either one had one of those though. But
I don't know. I'm sure I had a cousin or two that had one for sure. And lastly, we have the 1992 Aliens Gorilla Alien with Facehugger action figure. Really, really like this one. And it's going out to Dan's freaking collection, it says.
Freaking collection.
That's so cool.
It must be big.
Must be big. And it sold for $24.98 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Yeah. So sorry we've had to rush, but literally our battery as we talk, it's literally going down like this, that fast.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy,
it's really crazy.
How many items do we have, just in case I didn't tell them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7 today.
Yeah, I may have told them, so I apologize if we repeated it, guys, but it's been a little rough keeping all this stuff together.
It has, so... but yeah, so that is basically all, guys. Our camera's starting to do crazy things again. But we wanted just to say, hey, happy weekend to you. We're going to go get these packed for the AM and keep on listing strong. But until next time, guys, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.